All right, today we're breaking down a pretty wild idea, a comprehensive one-day protocol that's designed to fundamentally change the entire trajectory of your life. And no, this isn't about small tweaks or tiny habits. We're talking about a total reset.
So let's just get this out of the way. It all starts with a blunt, but let's be honest, pretty relatable idea. New Year's resolutions are kind of stupid. And why is that? Well, it's because most people are just going about change in completely the wrong way, focusing on these superficial goals that, almost never stick.
And here's the absolute core of it all. True, lasting transformation, it's what you'd call a first-order change. It's not about just tinkering with what you do, it's about fundamentally shifting who you are. It's about your identity. Think about it this way, and this analogy is just perfect. Does a professional bodybuilder have to grind every day to eat healthy? Of course not. It's just who they are. It's a natural part of their identity. In fact, they'd probably have to use willpower to eat junk food. For most of us, though, it's the exact opposite, right? The real goal is to make your desired actions the effortless, natural result of a brand new identity.
Okay, so why do we get stuck? Why do we fail? Let's get into the diagnosis here. The source material for this says the real reason you're stuck goes way, way deeper than just a lack of willpower. It's really about understanding the hidden goals your brain is already trying to achieve.
So there's this key concept called teleology, and it's actually pretty simple when you break it down. It's the idea that all of our behavior, every single thing we do, is aimed at a goal. Scratching an itch, taking a walk, even procrastinating. It's all your mind trying to achieve some kind of outcome, whether you're aware of it or not. And this quote from Alfred Adler just nails it. Trust only movement. What you do is the only real indicator of what you truly want. Your actions, not all the things you say you're going to do, reveal your real underlying goals.
And this is where it gets really kind of confronting, right? You might say you want to quit your dead-end job, but your inaction, your movement, reveals your real goal is to maintain safety and predictability. You might say you need to stop procrastinating, but your delay shows a deeper goal. You're trying to protect yourself from feeling judged. Your unconscious mind is basically running a very powerful safety program.
And here's how that whole safety program turns into this trap. We call it the cycle of identity. You act on a goal, that behavior becomes automatic, it starts to form your identity, you become the type of person who does that thing. And then you defend that identity, even if it's holding you back, just to stay psychologically consistent with who you think you are.
Okay, so that's the diagnosis. We're stuck defending these old identities and running unconscious safety programs. But now, let's get to the good part, the prescription. This is a powerful one-day protocol designed to consciously override those programs, break that cycle, and build an entirely new foundation for your life.
So, here's what your day is going to look like. It's broken down into 3 simple phases. In the morning, you do a deep psychological excavation to really find your why. During the day, you consciously interrupt your autopilot behaviors to see your patterns in real time. And then in the evening, you bring it all together and synthesize those insights into a real plan.
Okay, phase 1, the morning. This is all about excavation. You're literally going to be an archaeologist of your own psyche. The goal is to create not just a vision of the life you want, but also a brutally honest anti-vision. A crystal clear, painful picture of the life you absolutely refuse to live.
And to really get you started, here is one of the most powerful questions you can ask yourself. It's not about some huge trauma, but rather, what is that low-grade, dull, persistent dissatisfaction that you've just kind of learned to accept as normal? Because let's be real, if you don't truly hate it, you're going to keep tolerating it.
All right, so as you go through your day, the main goal is to just snap yourself out of autopilot. You'll literally set random alarms on your phone, and when they go off, they'll ask you these interrupt questions. They're designed to force you to become consciously aware of what you're doing and why you're doing it in that exact moment.
And then, in the evening, this is where you bring it all home. You take the emotional fuel from your anti-vision and you combine it with the sharp awareness you gained from interrupting your autopilot, and you synthesize it all into a clear, actionable plan that you can literally start tomorrow.
Now this part is absolutely crucial. You're not just setting goals, you're defining new lenses to see the world through. It's a total reframe. So you ask, what's the concrete, undeniable proof that I've changed in 1 year? What's the 1-month project that makes that proof possible?
And most importantly, what are the 2 or 3 daily actions that my future self would just do without even thinking about it?
Okay, now for the final piece of the puzzle. This is the framework that kind of ties it all together and makes it stick. And honestly, it makes it fun. It's all about reframing your entire life as a game.
And just look at how this maps out. It's so cool. Your vision? That's how you win the game. Your anti-vision? That's what's at stake if you lose. Your 1-year goal becomes your main mission. That 1-month project is the big boss fight. And your daily actions? Those are the quests that get you there. See how that just changes everything?
You see, when you start thinking about your life like this, like a game, you create this mental force field. It gives you incredible clarity and focus. And the more you play, the stronger that force field gets, which makes it easier and easier to just ignore all the distractions that used to pull you off track.
And just remember, the foundation for this whole new life, this whole new way of being, you can build it in just one day, one single focused day.
So there you have it. That's the map. The entire playbook is right in front of you. The only thing left to ask is, what's the one single action you're going to take tomorrow to get started?